Welcome to your Uber, and this is Uber News.
The news you need on the go. We hope your trip is a pleasant one. Now let's get this newscast in gear.
First up, Caitlin Forney gets in with some easy tips
to help make your ride as pleasant as possible. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Quinn. I'm here to tell everyone at home the top 3 things not to do in an Uber ride. Number 1, don't eat in their car. A lot of people may not know this, but Uber drivers use their personal vehicles for their work.
That was something even I didn't know.
Shocking. Here we have one of our fellow Uberers, Amanda Lee, to tell us a bit about that.
Some people are pretty entitled. They'll bring their greasy Arby's on their ride, eat it all, and then ask if it's okay to eat in my car.
That's brutal. Number 2, some Uber drivers don't like when their riders slam their car doors.
My car door is very light, but for some reason, riders feel the need to close it like they're Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Eventually, I just started opening the doors for my riders.
Wow, Dwayne Johnson? That's pretty strong. Handsome, too. And lastly, don't be late for your ride.
I mean, if I wanted to wait on people, I would have been a waitress. If you've ordered me, you are ready for me, right? Ain't nobody got time to sit around and wait. I don't care if your dog threw up on your carpet.
A little common courtesy goes a long way.
Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Caitlin. So remember, next time you hop into an Uber, spending 45 minutes with people that do these things will make the experience uber bad for your driver.
Speaking of what not to do, how about letting a bear drive? Here comes Brian Stewart with his harrowing tale.
Thanks.
Brian.
Hey, nice car. The Morris family was enjoying a relaxing vacation camping in Tennessee when things suddenly got a bit crazy. The family discovered a mama bear with her 3 cubs that were attempting to steal their car. As you can see, one cub hung halfway out the window. Meanwhile, another tried to hitch a ride on the roof. One bear even jumped into the driver's seat and tried to take off. After some time and realizing the car wasn't going anywhere, the bears crawled out the windows and went back into the mountains. Surprisingly, the car drove away with only a chunk of leather missing and a football with some claw marks. The family was relieved that the bears left on their own and no one was injured.
And I'm guessing they won't leave their windows open in bear country again. Thanks, Brian.
Ellie Wellman comes to us now with our special segment, I Should Have Taken an Uber.
Listen to this. Bike lanes are too dangerous. Over the past couple of years, close to 1,000 people have been killed or injured in accidents due to the bike lane being ignored. In San Francisco, cars were seen driving in and out of the very specific green painted bike lane. Bike lane accidents could be avoided if more people hopped into an Uber with a certified driver. Also, e-scooters are more popular, and with more riders comes more injuries. E-scooter related injuries have grown 222% in the last 4 years, along with a 365% increase in those people being admitted to hospitals. It is safe to say that it would be a better decision to choose a car ride over the dangers of e-scooters. So sit back, relax, and let the professionals handle the road.
Very smart advice, Ellie. Leave the driving to us. One of the biggest threats to us here at Uber may be the self-driving car.
Caitlin Lee sits down in the back seat and says it may not be coming anytime soon.
A year ago, there were high hopes that self-driving taxis would already be here, but they're not. Now car makers say it could be years at the earliest until they do. They say the biggest problem is, you guessed it, people. The computers cannot predict the behavior of drivers, walkers, and bikers. One executive says that with radar and high-resolution cameras and all the computing power we have, we can detect and identify the objects on the street. The hard part is anticipating what they're going to do next. Tesla claims that they will have cars on the road by 2021. I'm, shall we say, skeptical.
Looks like our drivers are still the safest way to get across town. Thanks, Caitlin.
And our driving is now extending underwater. Josh Studer jumps in with exciting Uber news from down under.
When most people think of Australia, they think of kangaroos or shrimp on the Barbie. But now, Uber has created the world's first rideshare submarine experience. For $3,000, 2 riders receive a scenic helicopter ride to Heron Island in order to embark on a 1-hour scuba submarine ride through the Great Barrier Reef, a biodiverse playground with thousands of marine species. Space for a scuba ride is very limited for the initial launch, but many hope the program will expand to help spread awareness about the conservation of the world's largest coral reef.
Awesome idea, Josh. Can't wait to visit and take a scuba.
Our travels continue with more exciting Uber news. Stay locked in.
As a single mom, I never have time to get to the store. And bringing the kids along, that's out of the question. Food Flyer was a lifesaver.
I'm always going from place to place, so I never really have time to eat. Thanks to Food Flyer, I never have to go hungry.
Minecraft is my life. I only have enough time to press the button on my phone for the Food Flyer app, and it's back to gaming.
It's pretty efficient, like, most of the time.
I almost never fear for my safety.
Hey, get out of here. I already got my food.
Well, it helps me get my steps in.
Here at Fairway, we value personal relationships. That's why we're never too busy to lend a helping hand.
We're still driving on Uber News.
Tim Anson opens the door to fewer people being able to drive.
Getting a driver's license has always been a rite of passage, a sign of adulthood. At least it used to be. According to recent research, there has been a significant decrease in the number of teens and young adults who have a license. 21% fewer 19-year-olds possess the ability to drive today than in 1983. They cite the time commitment to get the license, the cost of having a car, and that they are already getting rides from others as the reason they don't even want one. Good news, more people need Uber. So sit back, guys, and leave the driving to us.
Uber rules. Thanks, Tim.
Now, in California, you can choose your favorite Uber driver. If you have driven with a specific driver before and given them a 5-star review, you can request that driver and they can choose to pick you up. Another great choice for Uber.
Uber is always trying to help you get through traffic quickly. Now, Uber Air is on the way. That's right, we're coming out with Uber airplanes, carrying up to 3 passengers at a speed of 180 miles an hour. In urban areas, it could save you 2 hours on a trip through town. We are building space-age skyports to take off and land from. Uber will begin testing this year in Melbourne and New York, and plan to take off by 2023.
Oliver Prezik is getting in with a creative Uber driver who has a festive touch.
John B. Southey Jr., an Uber driver in upstate New York, took the next step of celebrating the holidays with a Christmas-themed car. He has been driving since July 2017 and just loves the holiday season. He has changed decorations every year to keep it fresh and creative, and it always puts smiles on people's faces as they post on Snapchat and Instagram when they get in the car. Even people that don't particularly celebrate or enjoy the holiday season get in the car and get out feeling a lot better for what's to come. He loves spreading joy and believes everyone should be excited. Decorating his car is a simple way of spreading cheer.
That's awesome, Oliver.
Gabe!
I think we can all try to spread some holiday cheer throughout the year.
Thanks, Oliver. We end your ride with one of our most creative Uberers. George Yuri offers different types of rides to keep things interesting.
Like the stand-up ride, where your driver will crack jokes the entire trip, or the silent ride. Yep, that's all.
Or the therapy ride, where you can get all your worries off your mind and talk it all out. The rude ride, where you give the driver permission to be as rude as possible.
Or, my personal favorite, the creepy ride, where your driver will every now and again look through the rearview mirror. Keep things fun and interesting, and ask for a special ride next time you take an Uber.
Keep riding with us. We're Uber News, and we'll see you next time.